guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tommy Zamp and I play guitar in Get the Let Out. We are a Led Zeppelin tribute act and we tour all over the country. We do roughly around 130 shows a year, and if Led Zeppelin is your thing, you should look us up and come check out a show. On this channel, I like to bring you guys out on tour with me. I do a lot of tour vlogs, I do a lot of guitar related content, and part of what I've been doing lately is kind of breaking down some Led Zeppelin riffs and showing you my approach to them and how I play them live. The last couple weeks, you guys have, man, you've been so kind. It really has been a wonderful experience to read all your comments. You guys are so nice, man. Thank you so much for the support. It really, it makes me feel good on the inside, man. It really does. So thank you. That being said, a lot of you guys have left me comments on song requests and ideas on how to, on what you would like to see on this channel, things that you would ask me to explain. One of which was also bring back this camera, this one right here, to show you a little bit better view of what my hand is doing. I'm trying to get back to everybody in the comment section, so thank you again for letting me know. Please, if you haven't already, guys, hit that like and subscribe. I'm trying to go for a new goal this year of 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. So that's what I'm shooting for, and hopefully with your guys' extra help, I can achieve those goals. I also wanted to give a shout out to all the members of this channel. Thank you very much again for the added support. I've left all your names in the description below for a little member shout out. I do appreciate every little bit that you do, and it helps keep this channel growing and keep me doing my thing. And yeah, without you, just sitting here talking to a wall. So I guess without further ado, guys, I wanted to kind of break down the first solo in The Ocean. It's one of my favorite songs off House of the Holy. I've talked about this before. It's such a fun song to play live. I've put live videos of us playing actually at the Capitol Theater, I believe, in Port Chester. There's a video on my channel of us doing this song there, which is just it's just really rad. I had a lot of fun with GoPro cameras and different angles and shots. So if you want, you can check it out. I'll put a link to it here or in the description. But as far as the first solo goes, I'm going to play it right now, and then this way you can check it out. All right, so let's break this thing down into parts so we can do it together. What do you say? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off between the 5th and 7th fret right here. That's the first, those are the first hits. So you put your index finger on the E note on the B string and your ring finger on the G string 7th fret. And yeah. Now I add my middle finger right behind my ring finger to give it a little extra oomph, a little powerhouse, you know, uppercut. It also adds a little more control to the bend. So it's not a quick, it's... So when you listen back to the track, it's going like this. Okay? So from there... Listen to it one more time. So what you're doing is you're coming out of that bend, 2 hits, C note, which is the 5th fret G string, and then your A note on the D string. So it's you're kind of hitting it as you're bending it down. You see what I'm saying? Try it one more time. Feel free to pause the video and work this lick and then hit play again. You know what I mean? So it's going to go 2 hits on the end. And then from there, you're going to take your index finger on the 5th fret again to hammer on to your 7th fret E note, so D to E. Next string, D string, 5th fret. Next string, G string, 5th fret. Back to your D string. Right? Those are the notes. And it gets played like this. Okay, so I hammer onto that A note on the 4th string. There it is. Okay? So, both those parts together. Right? Do it one more time. From there, you're going to play the C note on the 5th fret, G string, with your index finger. Then you're going to play the D note and slide into your E note, all on the same string. So, right? When you play it in time, it sounds better. If you slow it down, it kind of sounds a little funky, but check it out. That's the first move. 8 on the B string and 8 on the E string. Right? Now you're going back 8 to 10. So check it out. That's the move. Okay? It sounds oddly similar to this. Right? It is, except for on this part, you're not starting on the C on the A string. If you did, it'd sound exactly the same. Same lick, just different position, okay? So, it's the same phrase, you're just playing it in a different spot on the neck, which, side note, is a really good technique to get into. Like, if you have a favorite lick, learn where you can play that same lick all over the fretboard. So, more on that later in another video. So coming out of that lick, we're going to do it all together. We're going to place all 3 parts in. So part 1, part 2, part 3. So after you get those 3 parts, there's this little lick before the slide part. Right? So your ring fingers on the B string, A note, 10th fret. Back to your E string, 8th fret. With your index finger, and back down to the 10th fret on the B string again for 2 hits. So coming out of, right? Then you do those slides. So that'll be part 4. And I'm not sliding to anything particular, I'm just sliding in and sliding out, and I'm exaggerating it right now for the video, but you can see how this is all working out. From there, you're going to start on the 15th fret on the B string, and you're going to bend that note up. And your pinky, or I have my pinky, on the 15th fret E string. That's the lick. So from here, and you're pre-bending that up, or you're bending it up and keeping it there while you play that G note. And pulling off onto that A note, okay? So check it out. So 15 to 13, pull off. Middle finger on the A note, G string, 14th fret. So all together. All right. That's the next part. And you're sliding. You're sliding into that 6th fret on the G string. 5th fret B string. Back to your E note. B string, 5th fret. And then your G string and that G note on the 8th fret on the B string are played together. So out of this, so pagey, so pagey. Check it out. And it's basically just A, that triad. Okay. So there's a little bit of the way he phrases it is like this. There's a little mute there. Okay, so one more time. So what you're doing is you're grabbing onto, it's kind of like a double stop, you know, like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but what you're doing is you're playing two strings at once, right? And it's the 7th fret, the D note, and F sharp. And you're gonna do the same there, so. That's the move. And you're gonna end on the A note, 4th string, 7th fret. So. Got it? All right. Let's do all of it up to that point. All right. From there, you're going to go back to what we did in the beginning. Right? So 5th fret, 5th string, so D to E. Then your G and C note. So. Back down to your double stop-ish kind of move, the 2 strings at once, G and B string on the 5th fret. It's all right in here. So from here. All right, I'm gonna do it a couple times like that. Feel free to pause it and check it out. It's just a weird phrase, but it's again, it's pagey. So it kind of flips back. So you single hit, 2. Ends on 2 hits on the low note. So. And I bend it a little bit on those. Gives it a little vibe, you know? So, coming out of that part, go back up to your 9th, right? And that's leading you into that last little bit. So 9, 8, 8, just like we did earlier. Okay, back up to your 15th fret. And it's gonna end on that G note, but you're bending just like that. So same as we did earlier, ring finger on the 15th, bend it up, and bend your pinky on the 15th on the E string. So that last section. All right. Ends on those 2 hits on the G. Okay? Kind of, when you bend it, try and get the bends to sound like this. Where they level out, you know? Okay? So, let's do it one more time from the top, and it's gonna go like this. So I slowed it down so you can kind of see all those parts going on together. But that should be a pretty clear, precise breakdown of the first guitar solo in the ocean. And I do hope this helps, because it's so much fun to play. It's kind of quirky the way he kind of adds a little rhythm to his solo, especially this part. That took me a long time. You just gotta sing it to memory, and the more you listen to it and just listen to the individual notes and the phrasing that he uses, you know. Whoops. You know, it's quasi difficult until you can hear it in your head, and then when you hear it in your head, I don't know, for me it translates a lot better. Like if I'm thinking about what I'm playing, it just comes across a little bit easier. So sometimes I wouldn't necessarily say I'm humming or singing the line that I'm doing, but a lot of the times I'm thinking about, you know, how it's supposed to sound when it comes out of my hand. But I'm not like fully concentrating on it. It's just something that's there to, you know, I'm always paying attention to where I'm at in the song while I'm playing it. But sometimes I do get lost in just playing, and when you do it a bunch, you'll get there, and it'll just become more of a natural thing. And that's, I think, when the real beauty of the enjoyment of playing, when you're not thinking about what you're doing, you're just enjoying it, and you're enjoying playing the part for the part, and trying to you know, do your best Jimmy Page, man. So I'm gonna do it one more time slowly, and then I'll leave you be. So guys, thank you again so much for checking out my channel. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that like and subscribe. Please leave me a comment below. I do try to get back to everybody. And yeah, happy playing, everybody. Woodshed, woodshed, woodshed. Play some notes, play some Page, and enjoy playing guitar, man. That's what I do. So until next time, guys, be good to yourself, be good to each other, and I will see you all in the next video.